part of my backyard whenever I grew up way back in the day. Some trilliums growing there. It's kind of steep walking over that way. I have to drop in from them from above if I go over there. Around that corner over there, there's a big old cave. Big chunk of it's broken off. Right across there used to be a whole ledge. Just broke off down in there now. Sure is all kinds of trilliums out here. Be nice to find a mushroom while I'm leaning here on the hill. A whole bunch of them things up through there. This steep old hill. Pretty steep. Makes the trees grow funny. Sure is a nice day out here though. Kind of lost the fence I was tracking. It's alright. Haven't been back in here in a while. Yeah, I'm sliding. Yeah. It's a pretty cool old place. A lot of it's changed, man, since I used to come down here when I was a kid. A lot of rocks broke down. And some of it still pretty much the same. All the cool rocks out here. Good for your legs. Climbing up and down these hills. Of course, if you fall off something like that, it's not very good for your legs. Some really cool sediment layers down here in this old sandstone. There's a couple layers have good fossils in them. I was just looking up above here. I'm trying not to fall off a rock I'm standing on. Looking up above here to an old piece of petrified wood stuck in this stuff. And used to be able to get out to it. I'll move up there in a sec. Where is it? Where is that? Oh. Right in there. See a piece of strangeness sticking out there? It looks kind of like a forked branch. Nice piece of fossilized wood. There's another one. Kind of in that mess. Right about there. And all that ledge you used to be able to walk on is broke off. All laying down here. Which I'm sure would be pretty good stuff to flake apart for fossils, if you're into that kind of thing. Somebody that's familiar with our geologic layers around here could probably tell you how old each one of these sets of layers is, because they're pretty distinct. You got that black separating layer kind of across the middle there, and it's very prominent all the way through there. The layers are very small underneath of it for a while, and you got these big thick heavy layers above it that don't show so much striation, I guess, between the layers. But some places they do. It's just not as pronounced as whatever those black layers are. They probably got rust in them, or metal or something that rusts when it comes to the surface. There's no shortage of iron back here. This is all sitting over top of a seam of real nasty Ohio coal, high sulfur stuff. People used to sink hand dug wells or mines into it to get coal to heat their houses and stuff. These old valleys are full of them. Let's see here. That cave right there is actually a hand dug mine. It's not very deep, but it's just back into a coal seam. Might go up there and check that stuff out a little closer. I think you can still get out to there. My passageway might be a little blocked though. It's crazy how much some of this stuff has changed since I was a kid. I mean, we're talking like 25 years ago. The time frame I'm talking about. And how some of it hadn't changed at all. That rock right there, been sitting there all along. Whole rest of this ledge broke off, but that rock right there, just dangling there happy. I used to sit on the edge of that thing when I was a kid. Wouldn't try it now. Probably weigh enough to unbalance it. Marvel I made it this old. Hell, that's a 25-foot drop right there, no problem. And a fucking 3-ton rock land on top of you to boot. That's good stuff. Check out that old petrified wood fossil. I don't know, it might just be an impression. It's all there though. You see the grain and stuff from the bark. If that comes across on this video. Get the camera pointing straight up over my head. That's where we just were, way down in there. Or rather, up underneath that edge. Came up here to visit these little trilliums. This nice little rock ledge thing cave. Check out some of these layers a little closer. But too much moss up here. The old petrified wood fossil is pretty cool. I think there's anything else cool up here. Besides the view. Eventually I'm gonna have to get going back up that way. Up out of this hole. It's a steep one. Probably rises 6 feet, 7 feet for every 3 feet forward, no problem. 1 stride, 2 strides, take you up almost your own height. If you're heading at it straight up, which is pretty ignorant. I'll probably have to go up that way. Ain't gonna be easy. But I might just keep on going this way. Go on around and up on this side. That's probably what I'll end up doing. Anything else going on here cool? Oh. Oh shit, can't see that. That is actually, can you see in there or not? There's a piece of petrified wood way back up in there. I might come across. I'm looking right into the sun where I'm at. I can't tell what's going on up here. Cool stuff, man. Now we're way up here above this mess. I was down there on that rock one time. And I was down on that rock. Check this out. Way up here on top of the cliff. This is somebody's favorite pooping spot where they can watch and poop at the same time. And a fox or something, probably a fox. Jeez. He's pooping on top of one of them rocks down there in the bottom too, like at the very top of it. Animals, man. They're funny. Nah, I gotta keep walking my ass up out of here. Not much out here for edibles, really. I mean, there's some fiddleheads down there in the bottom. Some bear corn coming up here and there. But I was hoping to at least find some pheasant backs or something. I mean, there's plenty of trees down around here. Plenty of old rotten logs everywhere. And it's just these steep old hills, man. They're just a little too dry. Might have to go up to the top probably. Check up there. It's a lot more ugly and brushy up there though. And I lost my fence. I don't know where the hell that thing went. Look like that tree up there has got a ring around it or something. I'll have to go look at it. Yeah. Nice day.